Okay, so Bulby, a pretty renowned Pac-Man throughout UK, probably our only Pac-Man. He does play a very decent Pac-Man. He does have some work to do, but he is definitely up and coming. Definitely is getting good control of the character, and it's nice to see him actually, stepping up, wanting to learn more. He's asked myself, many other Smashers here to, ask for friendlies, get better. Hopefully, we'll be able to see that improvement today. Assuming he does go Pac-Man, I've had several people say Zangief going, Falcon over Ness, Calabar is still going Greninja over Sheik. I don't even know, people are weird.
Mario!
Oh, and see, there we go, there's character switch. So we have got Mario. This is actually one of Bulby's secondaries. He may have been working on it a bit. Maybe he doesn't like the Falco matchup, I'm not sure. And he will be against Smurf's Falco. Now, in this matchup, I would really like to see perhaps I'd like to see a Battlefield ban from Smurf. Particular reason for this is because Bulby, not Bulby, so much Mario is really good at controlling platforms, really good at getting that stage control. I think I would like to see Falcon maybe on, say, I don't know, maybe Lila might be a good pick here, but again, it's all a bit up in the air. I do feel like that Mario probably has the edge in this matchup. I've not really seen this matchup too much myself, but from what I'm aware, Falco is a bad weight for, to fight against Mario. He does get comboed quite heavily from what I'm aware, and this is probably really good for Mario to be able to play this matchup. I believe they're going to Smashville? Yes. No, this is actually probably a bit of a playing field. Falco will be able to avoid Mario's fireballs by using the platform and using his factor. So I'd really like to see how this goes. Ooh, going for that regrab there. Now, a player really should be making a game like that. Sorry, a mistake in a game that's been out for like a year like that. Basically, in Smash 4, there is a brief period after you grab someone, I believe it's like 1.5 seconds or something, where you can't grab them, so it eliminates chain grabs and grab combos. Like, say, forward to grab, forward to grab, you can't do something like that. But Bulby making that mistake. But it doesn't really matter, just as long as he's taking control, of the stage with his fireballs. Oh, see now, when you go into that combo from the down throw, the opponent has the option to DI it. As long as you're running on the ground and you just jump up with their DI and up air them at the same time, you'll get the up air, up air, up air, and you'll get some good damage from it. Now, Bulby is doing a good job of controlling the stage. I would like to see Smurf perhaps using more of that forward tilt, more of that jab, retreating there, just trying to get a hold of Mario and abuse some of Falco's actually decent dish joints. Oh, now Bulby not really there too. He doesn't look like he's too familiar though with this follow-up. That was clearly going to go into an up, but he opted for a back air. Maybe thinking that Smurf might jab or something. Now, Bulby is controlling the stage really well here. I would really like to see him perhaps, just try and get Falco off stage, use Falco's bad recovery, give it the cape, get that early kill, and get his lead solidified. Because at this point, Falco does have some kill power, his back air is quite strong, and a rage ash special ledge will kill Mario's here like easy. So it's probably a really good idea for Bulby to just throw him off stage, get that stage control, and just hold it. Because at the moment, Smurf looks like he's clawing back some of the disadvantage that he had before. So as long as he's just playing the game well, he should be okay. But he needs to be able to take control of the stage. He's now fallen to a 13% lead. Like, I think that was a tech from Falco. I'm not sure. I think he teched an air dodge. But as long as now Bulby is able to take control of the stage, it will be okay. But again, like, Smurf's doing a really good job of actually taking this back. And there's the back air I was talking about earlier. Back air, one of Falco's best and, well, probably strongest. Not so much strongest, but best kill moves overall. More usable, really safe as well. But a down smash, a back hip down smash from Bulby will close it out. Now, I feel like this match shouldn't be as close as it is. I'm seeing some really critical errors from Smurf. But he did make a good string there, which is pretty good. But Smurf is not taking control of the stage enough. He's doing empty hops in neutral for no reason, and he's losing out on a lot of pressure because of this. He should really just be looking to space those jabs, space his down tilt, and go in for those dash grabs when Bulby overcommits. Instead, what I'm seeing is Smurf just jumping into the air, letting Bulby take control, and not really attempting to rip back on any of this. But Bulby seems a bit unfamiliar with this matchup, as he's not taking advantage of Smurf's bad habits. Okay, now that was a good combo from Smurf. Smurf now is actually taking the lead for the first time in the set, so hopefully we can see Smurf perhaps hold into this. Again, the stage control, which I talk about all the time, is really important for these characters because Mario and Falco both have really bad recoveries. So throwing them off stage, getting those games is really good with this matchup. I don't think either character should really be able to stay on stage as much. Like there, for example, Smurf did 2 empty hops and put his back towards Bulby. Now this was really good because Bulby was able to shield or do whatever with absolutely no risk because Smurf wasn't facing the correct way to be able to grab him from the fast fall empty hop. Now, in this kind of situation, I'd really like to see players working on their air dodges. Their edge guarding, sorry. A lot of players don't have great edge guarding. It's more of a case of people are just struggling to like maintain their stage control all the time, and they're losing really good leads because of this. Okay, now, in that situation, there was no reason Bowie couldn't have dropped down and gone for a rising there to give Falco's recovery. Instead, he decided to stay on stage and lost all of his stage control. Now, oh, that was a really bad down air. Oh, good tech from Smurf as well. That was really, really good. I would like to have seen better stage control from both lines. I'd seen better edge guarding from both of them, but it doesn't matter at this point. The game's really, really close. I think a good hit from either of them will end this. Maybe a bad DI back throw will kill Bulby or Smurf at this point. I believe that was a down Okay, and that will be game for Smurf game 1. That was quite surprising for me actually. Smurf played a bit better than I thought he would. I actually assumed that Bulby would win the first game, as Bulby is the more experienced player, but Smurf showing Bulby that you can't really, you know, be sleeping on newer players basically. So at this point I'd like to see Bulby make the switch to Pac-Man. My primary reason for this is because Bulby's Pac-Man is significantly better than his Mario. Like, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but Bulby didn't really look like he was too comfortable on the Mario. It didn't really look like that he was, you know, able to really take control of anything. I'd really have liked to have seen a much better game from him. So I'd like to see him on that Pac-Man, but maybe the matchup is just that bad. Maybe it's the reflector from Falco. I don't know. I'm not really sure on this matchup. Now, if he was attempted to go for the for the Pac-Man switch, I would really like to see perhaps a FD pick maybe, as Falco's ham game is non-existent. His laser is really bad and has loads of ammo. But it does look like Bulby's going to be sticking with the Mario unless they're just deciding on stages. I'll wait until they pick and then I'll give you guys an idea of what I think of how this match will go. It looks like they're thinking at the moment. If he is going to stay Mario, perhaps I would like to see the Battlefield pick that I was expecting before, but maybe that's Smurf's band, I'm not sure. But maybe the Dreamland, maybe that's better. The FD. Now this is interesting. I would really like to have seen Bulby trying to punish Smurf's landing. If he is going to FD, that'd be really good. Omega Paladin's Temple? I don't know how I feel about this, but maybe Bulby has just got it into his head that he perhaps can outcamp Falco and just punish his landing. Falco doesn't really have the best mobility in the world, so it's probably a good idea for Bulby to go to his stage and just be able to punish him. This is game 2. Sorry, I was just saying G P of DAT-team. Okay, so now at 0%, Mario cannot combo Falco with down throw to up air, to up tilt to up tilt. The primary reason for this is because Falco, it's not that he falls too fast, it's that Mario's down throw does not really have that much hit stun, neither does his up tilt. So it's pretty much a case of they can land on the ground before Mario can get another hit in, and even if they don't, sometimes they can just get aerials out all the time. I think I would have liked to have seen an up B from Bulby there. I actually think that was guaranteed. Perhaps he just didn't feel a bit really comfortable with the distance. Okay, now, I would really like to see Bulby go for his forward throw here. Now, Bulby's backing off for some reason. Now, this is a really bad habit from a lot of players. You give up stage control and you walk away from the ledge, and it allows your opponent to just walk in. You can't really bait anything because you've already committed to your initial backdash, so the only way you can ever possibly punish them for it is literally if you jump or you cancel the dash with a pivot dash and just go back towards the ledge. But even then, there are frames where you get punished as well. So if he just stayed at the ledge and started shielding, it would have been really good. That was really bad DI from Smurf, dying from the first hit of Mario's down smash. But Bulby does seem to have a bit of more control this game. Okay, sorry. So what I would really like to see here, particularly from Smurf, is that he's getting influence grab combos. He does not have a lot of range, so I believe that down throw or maybe up throw to up air might be a true combo in this percentage. Be able to get that damage and maintain the ability to just juggle him in the air. See, Smurf let him land for free. I don't understand why he did that. If he had literally just walked up and shielded, he would have been able to punish the landing of Bulby really easily. Bulby didn't mix up his landing whatsoever. Smurf let him land for free. It's not really good for players to get into the habit of just letting opponents land for free. In this game, you can't air dodge towards the ground like you can, so punishing landing in this game is a lot easier. Because opponents don't have as much, they have to use wave bouncing, they have to use effective stall, they have to save the double jump. so many ways to just mess up esports, mess up an opponent's landing. Oh, is that the SD from Smurf? That's really unfortunate. That side B was never going to connect to the ledge. I assume that was easy. And it will be going 1-1. Bulby taking game 2. It's now going to game 3. So he didn't have to go to Pac-Man, but I was not convinced by Smurf's performance that game. I feel like Bulby took control of the match way too easily, and there was not enough punishing anywhere in that game. No one was punishing landing, no one was punishing recovery, no one was punishing any whiffed moves in neutral. It was really just, it was not a kind of level I'm expecting, especially from Bulby. I expected him to be able to punish like Smurf just wherever what he was doing. But so no matter, we're going into game 3. Perhaps we'll see a better performance this time. Again, I'm not sure. It does look like Bulby might be training his Mario actually, because there were a few things in that game where I feel like he picked it up from the previous game, like his ability to follow the DI from the down throw, and he went into 2 up airs. He didn't do that once in the first game. This game, I believe he did that 2 or 3 times. So he clearly adapted to what either his opponent was doing, or he learned about the knockback of his own character's move. Let me see if Legend is actually going to be playing any time on stream soon. Okay, I actually don't think Legend will be playing anytime soon, unfortunately. We might be able to get him on stream, but I highly doubt it. I think we're saving most of the matches here for the winners bracket, unfortunately. Okay, so they've both played sides to the stage, and I do not agree with this counter pick whatsoever. This is one of Mario's strongest stages. He's able to abuse the platforms, go for the down throw, up air, up B all the time. And because of the platforms on this stage, you can extend it. It's much like Zero Suit's down throw combos, except Mario's doesn't really end with a full move as such, unless you sour spot or you get the initial hit of your up B. Okay, now take control of the stage. Take control of everything that's going on right now. Bulby, take control of what is going to be happening right now. I don't want to see you giving up stage control. That was really good by Bulby, attempting to actually, abuse the fact that Smurf keeps air dodging to the ground every time he gets grabbed. In order for Smurf to be able to take this lead back, I'd really, really like to see him just perhaps abuse his jab, abuse his forward tilt, and not empty hop into him like he keeps doing. I don't understand why he keeps doing this. It's not a good option. You can't just empty hop into someone as Falco. Like, you may be able to get, like, say, a grab off of it or whatever, but you're facing Mario who's got a frame 2 jab. He'll just stuff you every time. Perhaps he'll do Nair out of shield or something like that. Okay, that should have been... This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Smurf did a unspaced forward air onto the stage with everyone, and Bulby rolled away. Like, I don't understand why he did that. It would have been really easy to punish. Okay, I don't know what Smurf was going for there, but perhaps he was going for jab forward tilt, which may have been worse. That was a bit ambitious by Smurf, but I do appreciate it, as he wasn't really able to be punished for going for that down smash. Okay, now, as long as we can hold on to stage control, it's really, really good. Bulby here, showing, okay. Okay, there we go. There's the forward throw. This is what I see. And kill him. Okay, Bulby definitely could have done the fall off back air there. Even if Smurf had teched it, it would have put him in a really bad position, and it would have been 3 damage as well. Instead, Bulby decided to stay on stage, which was not the right decision in my opinion. Okay, now, I'd really, really like to see Bulby perhaps just attempt to punish more of Smurf's moves. This really, really isn't what I expected to see here. Okay, now do you see that Mario, well, Bulby just used down tilt to basically stuff Smurf's approach. Now, when you enter your initial dash animation, there are a few frames where you can't shield, and that's basically what happened there. So it's always better as someone like Falco to walk, as Falco's walk speed actually isn't that bad. So the more he runs, you're basically committed to either dash attack, dash grab, or an up smash, or a special. But primarily in that situation, Smurf will probably go for the dash grab or the dash attack. That was a good back air by Bulby, reading the fact that even if Smurf had air dodged there, he would have landed on the platform, or even if he landed on stage, he would have suffered lag. So it was a really good back air, commitmentless, and it was just solid. Oh, that was a good space down to by Smurf, actually punishing the fact that Bulby empty popped into him for no reason whatsoever. And this game is back at even again. This is game 3, final stock. Now, if I can just see Bulby perhaps just attempt to do more throw. There we go, there's the throw combo. Bulby went for the follow-up upwards, and Smurf actually doing a good job of actually reading that. But Bulby would go for the punish, and he's now taking control of this match. Oh, now in that situation, if your opponent's lying down in front of you and you hold shield, it's pretty much safely assumed that they probably won't attempt to get up attack, as get up attack was nerfed in the most previous patch. So they're more likely to roll or get up on the spot, in which case dash attack does beat them off or not. Bulby missing the tech, and that will be game 3 going to Smurf, knocking Bulby into... Oh no, sorry, no, that was actually losers game, so Bulby will be knocked out of the tournament in losers round 3. Smurf will be progressing to lose round 4, where he will be facing Legend of Nero, so he'll basically be going into